Warning, if you do not want to see efficient results and stay bald, then do not enter. I'm talking about you that can't grow your edges back. I'm talking about you with them bald patches in your beard. Get it together. Enter at your own risk. I'm glad you decided to stay. These are all the ingredients that you are going to need. Make sure you use essential oils that you want to use. First, you want to start by cutting your aloe vera into medium-sized pieces. After you cut your aloe vera into medium-sized pieces, then you are going to cut the sides of them. Once you did all your cutting, you want to make sure you put them into a bowl of water and you wash them off properly and good, because although the main ingredients is the skin of the aloe vera, you still need to wash it off and clean it. Please wash that off and clean it. You need to clean that skin. Now, me personally, I wash my skin off 2 to 3 times. It's better safe than sorry. Now, this is a very important step. Once you have washed off your aloe vera, please make sure you pat them dry individually. You want them to be as dry as possible because you cannot mix water and oil together. This is how your aloe vera should look once you've washed them and patted them dry. Now, personally, I cut mine up into small little cubes because I don't know about you, but I got me a cheap little blender. I only paid $18 for that blender and it can only do so much, but it do get the job done. Now, you can cut them into bigger pieces, like a little bigger than what I've cut them into, but I cut them to where I know what my blender can handle. So, you know, do what you know that your blender can handle at the end of the day. Okay, now we got our aloe vera all cut up. Once you get it all cut up, we want to put it into the blender. This is, I'm getting excited. This is where the magic happens. Now, you want to use the essential oils of your options. I only gave you guys 3 major ones that I use in all of my oil products that I make. Make it your own. At the end of the day, this is your own oil that you're making. So spice it up however you want to spice it up. I cannot give you guys all the ingredients that I use because I can't give out the secret recipe. I can't give out the secret formula, baby. I just can't. But once you get all the essentials that you want to put in there, make sure you blend it up. Once you blend it, this is how it should look. Baby, if it don't look like this after you blended it, you need to go back. You need to go back and restart. Because I don't know where you messed up at, but it should look like this once you blend it. You want to get a good sized pot and you want to cook it on medium heat. Once you start cooking it, you want to start stirring it immediately because you do not want your product to stick at the bottom. You're going to stir constantly. Do not just sit there and watch the bubbles just pop. Like, get in there, you get in there and stir. You got to stir it so your stuff don't stick at the bottom, because you're going to see the oil separate from the product. You're going to see what I'm talking about in 1 second. Now, when I say you're going to see it separate from the product, this is what I mean. You see those clumps of aloe vera? That's how you want your oil to look. Once your oil looks like this and it is separated like this, you want to stir it for at least 5 more minutes before you turn it off. Once you turn it off, you let it sit for at least 5 minutes. Now, don't talk about my little ghetto method. I got a strainer, then I got a coffee filter, and to keep it intact, I put a hair tie around the jar. And make sure you use a jar for this. When you're filtering it, it does take a minute. So after you do this process, you know what I'm saying, go do your daily duties, you know what I'm saying, do what you got to do, and then come back. Now, once you're done with your filtering, usually I stir it for at least a good 2 more minutes. And then after I stir it one more good time for the 2 minutes, I put the top on and I store it into a dark place and I let it sit for at least a week before I use it. Now, I warned you in the beginning, you better be ready for this hair growth, honey.